Boy, oh boy, let's do this. First thing first, the name. The name is this guy right here. Look, this guy. Look. L-U-I. Dice to the socks out of the box, bro. Yesterday, I busted this L-U-I yesterday. Busted. It looks small, but it is humongous. It has more oil than freaking cards, right? And my gains stayed absolutely loyal. Properly. Secondly, the subject, bodybuilding, right? And plenty of it. Thirdly, Big Ramy on a daily, right? So, speedy recovery to the biggest of them all. As you guys know by now, exclusively LUI a few weeks back told you that Big Ramy had a small injury, right? Well, it happened in India. He was posing, right? LUI never said that Big Ramy did a backflip, right? He tried to emulate somehow Rolly Winkler in a dancing move in a sense, and he slipped, right? So his knees, baby please, one of them actually was not loyal, injured, right? That's it. So yeah, the information was absolutely correct. I always check and double check my sources, baby please, and they're absolutely loyal. Your sources are oil. Anyway, he did a surgery successfully, right? He will have a rest of probably 4 weeks, and this scan will be removed, and in 8 weeks he can basically recommence. He can start to work out the legs again. The operation was 100% successful. I repeat, operation, the surgeries, baby please, was absolutely successful. They added a small linkage. I don't know how you call it in English, but a safety linkage, right? But aside from that, it was absolutely successful. So the chances of recovery, as per se, are complete in a sense. You can almost be sure that this guy is coming back. Thank God. So it is good for the sport. It is good for bodybuilding, and good news for the biggest of them all, Big Ramy. So that's what's up. This was actually in the amateur Mr. Olympia, right? And Camel Crew again. I don't know. I mean, this guy, his name is Abdullah. I speak to him on a daily, by the way, in different languages. I mean, baby, please. I don't know how many medals he won. They're all golden medals. Again, anabolic chicken, man. It really is. Anabolic chicken is a proper superior advantage, and also the know-how. They acquire that when you work with better tools, right? I mean, mistakes do not happen that often. You know what you have in your body. It's very, very important. I made a video with, as you guys know, my friend Seth Fierocci, and he confirmed that if you take creatine, you don't know the origin, you don't know the toxicity of it. If it's made in a hot tub, bro, you're playing with your health. I made also a video with a huge lifter, huge bodybuilder. His name is The Freak, actually. Right? His name is UC The Freak, the British guy. He's like almost 400 pounds. And, he did blood work. They found literally heavy metal poisoning. I'm sorry, guys. The purest creatine, right? The monohydrate, the one that is hydrolyzed, right? And micronized is the purest thing, because it is pharma grade. It is what it is. It's two different ball games, right? That's why these guys, they look better. The very tissue, the very texture of that freaking muscle look beautiful. It looks healthy in a sense compared to the other guys. Most gains they do, you see them bloated, all kind of acne. Acne is freaking your body rejecting toxicity. You need to comprehend that. You see some gym bros having all kind of acne and walking in that tank top thinking, bro, I'm big. No, bro, you're freaking poisoning yourself. So that's what's up. Two different ball games. Talking about the Camel Crew, I have some good news actually coming quite soon. I'm still doing some, let's say, lobbying work, some negotiations, and hopefully we'll have some very good news coming from them quite soon. Not anabolic chicken, but you know what? A lot of Americans actually contact me and ask me about our Canadian, in a sense, chicken, right? We are a smaller market. For a lot of you guys who don't know Canada, Canada has 10 times less population than the US, all right? So it's a smaller market, and the things we find here in Canada are different, right? This Canadian right here, you guys know him, Bumstead, sorry, 21 years old. So literally half my age. And look at that front lat spread. Can you see? Say again, Dorian-esque. It is pretty much Dorian-esque. This is good news for you bodybuilders because he stepped out from bodybuilding and he is choosing to go the classic physique route. When I talked to him, I said, bro, if it's not broken, don't fix it. He is already a force to be reckoned with. This, even though he placed third in Florida, it was complete politics. Complete politics. It is still the debut of this new discipline, but they cannot do it times and again. They already screwed it in the debut of Mr. Olympia. I'm sorry, I do believe that Sadiq did not deserve number 3, among other things, right? But this guy will be a force to be reckoned with alongside Arash, Rahbar, alongside, Rough, Diesel, and so on and so forth. He is really proper. Again, just 21 years old, and look at him, genetics all the way, and he looks proper again. I'm talking about the cleanliness of the Canadian chicken. It is purer than what you guys have in the US. US, it's a big market, it's a mess. You need to be sure of your stuff to acquire the real thing. We have a lot of Canadian prospects are absolutely proper, actually to be saluted. Let's go back to my social media. What else do we have? Alrighty, this is what I busted yesterday. Absolutely properly saluted. So I busted these, baby please, and my friend busted this. How do we call it in English? We call it in French tartare. Tartare de saumon. So salmon tartare, I guess, in your languages. Baby please, proper salute, actually non-salute to this gentleman right here.
So are you a Hillary Clinton supporter then?
Obviously, yeah.
Okay, well what brought you here is because you wanted to see her get destroyed by Donald Trump tonight?
It's quite the opposite, actually. He's bullying her. He's terrible.
He's bullying her tonight, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not. She's been telling a lot of lies and he hasn't even...
How does it feel to be an Uncle Tom?
How does it feel to be an Uncle Tom? Don't get me started, buddy. You don't want to mess with me on that. Have you even read?
You're a race traitor.
Are you serious? Have you even read Harriet Beecher Stowe? Have you even read the book? He probably doesn't know who Uncle Tom even is.
And then he flees, baby, please. He flees the seat. No salute upon thee. Proper salute to this gentleman. If you don't know, in the US, you're not allowed to wear any kind of partisan clothes, like any kind of Hillary Clinton or basically Donald Trump t-shirts or hats. This guy did the proper way.
Close, even though the polls would suggest that the trend has been in Donald Trump's favor. Part of the reason is because of early voting and places like this polling place in Ohio, in Cleveland, in Cuyahoga County. Early vote was down 22%. It's been steady today, not overwhelming.
Executed. And then she flees again. Baby, please. That's what's up. Unknown gentleman. Stumbled upon him on my search field region, actually on social media, Instagram, that is. And usually I skim around that section, right? And I stumbled on this guy. Okay, he catches my eye. Usually I bypass, but I looked at him actually quite close. This guy reminds me of the early years of Ronnie Coleman. He is still small, of course. He is doing the bodybuilding route. He's not classic physique. He could do classic physique and he will do probably well. But the very metrics of this guy reminds me of a small, Ronnie Coleman, right? As a matter of fact, in my belief, I'm not prophet, but he's already bursting through the scene, so you can see him here doing interviews, maybe pleased with muscular development. His back, the way his body flows. I think the only route, the only option he has is to leave humanity and go the risky Ronnie Coleman way. Because that's the only way, in my opinion, for these metrics to bloom, to succeed properly, if he leaves humanity. He has no other choice. He does not have to resemble Sean Roden. It will not be enough. He must not resemble a big Dexter Jackson. It will not be enough. This gentleman, Mr. Williams, the only choice you have, in my reckoning, because you have the metrics. The back is loyal. Everything is properly to be saluted. It is to go Ronnie Coleman area way. Nobody done it. Ronnie Coleman is unheard of. But I'm sorry. When I see him, I mean, he screams a small Ronnie Coleman, and that is what's up. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep checking on you. As for now, look at him. He's not really known. Only 9,000 followers. Yesterday he has like 6,000. He went to 9,000, almost 10,000 today. And that is properly to be saluted. 20 years ago, talking about the Dorian Yates era, this race though, sorry, not bodybuilding related, but it was so legendary. I want to share this with you guys. It was the famous Le Mans. Le Mans, it's a basically a race in France between the famous McLaren F1, the legendary, and the Porsche. Porsche is loyal under braking and also cornering, whereas the F1 GTR has better top speed and better corner exiting. Proper fight, look at that. Look at the braking, loyal, but the corner exit, the F1 comes in, look at that. Properly executed. Anyway, does bestow a proper level of salutation upon thee. See, neck to neck. Neck to neck. But then you have break-in. You have break-in here. The break-in, Porsche is more loyal. Goes deep. See what's up? Then you have corner exit. Corner exit, F1 comes back. See what's up? Proper race! Anyway, that's bestow a proper level of salute, and under this, upon this, legendary race. So that's what's up. As for Big Ramy, as I mentioned, the news is good. The news is absolutely good. And I'll keep you posted. There's some good news coming. Exclusive news for that matter, as usual. From the Camel Crew soon. Anyway, I'm still doing some lobbying work. Exclusively behind the scene in different languages. I mean, baby, please don't forget to like the video. Salute the LUI. And be absolutely properly saluted.